Hello to all you magic makers out there, and welcome to another episode of Touch of Magic Live, where we explore everything magical, mystical, and mysterious. I'm your host, Marissa DiAradia, aka Sin City Witch, and today we have with us a few members of the Seattle Psychics Association. Namir Laveau is the director and co-founder of Seattle Psychics. Marilyn, the Optimistic Oracle, and Liliana Blackstar, who's an astrologer, tarot card reader, and Reiki master. Welcome, guys. I'm so excited to have you on today and to talk about your fabulous psychic organization. I know people are always looking for talented readers and ethical readers, and you guys are the top of the line. So I wanted to give everybody who's watching a chance to hear about it and find out how to contact you. So to get started, I'd love to hear a little bit more about each one of you. We can start with Namir, and then we'll hear a little from everybody. Is that good?
All right. That sounds great. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Namir Laveau. I am the director and co-founder of the Seattle Psychics Association. And it is our great pleasure to be here. Thank you so much for having us. I am a dedicate of the ATC Wise tradition. I am also I have my bachelor's in Wiccan ministry, and I have been working to support the spiritual advisement professional community for over 4 or 5 years now. I joined the SAW team when it was just a little dream. Bella Donna Laveau and Dusty Dionne's basket of amazing things that they're going to accomplish, and they really collaborated with me and trusted me to take SPA from a dream to a real manifestation. And that was about 3 years ago. And today we are sitting here with some of our amazing members, and we're super excited to feature them and to talk to you more about SPA and what it can do for you, whether you are looking for ethical, spiritually connected spiritual advisement, or you yourself are working on your own professional business in spiritual support. Thank you so much.
All right, fantastic. That's Namir, everybody. And Liliana, how about a little about you?
All right. Hi, my name is Liliana Blackstar. I am an astrologer. I also read tarot and do Reiki. I've just been a metaphysical practitioner for about 20 years, I guess, and had moved into doing it professionally. And I have friends who are part of Seattle Psychics Association, since I'm also a part of the Aquarian Tabernacle Church. And I thought it was a great opportunity to get connected and be a part of an organization that is supporting people who are professional practitioners of, readers and stuff like that, but also for just to help other people who want to be professionals also, because the community is just so supportive and we all help build each other up and support each other and help each other grow our businesses. So it's been really beneficial and helps me grow my business and reach the people that I need to reach.
All right, fantastic. And it looks like Marilyn had to leave, so we're gonna just have the three of us here. Let's get that going. All right, so we hope everything's okay with Marilyn, and we're gonna move on with the interview. So people might be asking, what exactly is the Seattle Psychics Association? What do you do? Why do you exist? Who are you?
Absolutely. So the Seattle Psychics Association is a global professional association that is dedicated to providing support, professional development, community opportunities, and to helping the long-term goal, the short-term and the long-term goal of increasing the prosperity for amazing people who are out there every day working to help support the balance and the healing of people's spiritual path. We found a need in our community, not only from people looking for ethical advisors, but also for ethical, amazing, talented advisors to have colleagues and people that they can lean on and fellow members. The Seattle Psychics Association belongs to its members as a whole. Each member adds to the growth of it, the impact of it, and our ability to deliver amazing membership benefits as well as amazing client services. And it is an honor each time a new member joins us, because our spa is from its root to its fruit member driven. Your ideas, your passion, your skills, everything. So we really are devoted to our membership, to meeting the needs, to delivering stellar benefits, to constantly pushing to help you get to where you want to be in your professional path as a spiritual healer, advisor, energy worker, tarot reader, etc.
Wow.
Yeah, and I will just add to that from my experiences. I have worked in the field for a long time. So I've worked in shops, I've checked out different online ways of doing readings, different call centers and stuff like that. But with Seattle Psychics Association, I really have the support of the community, and I feel like it's my organization just as much as the other people that are in the group with me. For example, we have our bi-weekly meetings where we do a check-in to talk about what events we have coming up next and what we want to do together as an organization, like what projects we have, and just have personal check-in time. So they've become very close friends, because getting to meet with them twice a month and say, this is what's going on in my life right now, this is what I'm excited about, this is what I'm working on, or this is where I'm struggling, and having the support of the other people in the community. And then I said, I have a goal of, I want to start teaching astrology classes. And Seattle Psychics Association was able to say, how can we help support you in that goal? Let's provide you with a platform. Let's help you to advertise your classes and give you the online platform so that you can provide those classes. So I was able to take an idea that I had wanted to do for a long time and just start doing it because I was supported.
Wow.
I would love to add on to that as well. Someone in the comments was mentioning that they are a transplant from Las Vegas. They're in Gig Harbor now. Seattle Psychics Association started focused on the Seattle area, but in the pandemic, we have actually flourished. There is an even greater need on a global scale. So no matter where you are, whether you are in Gig Harbor, Las Vegas, Colombia, South Korea, England, we are a global network. We are able to support you wherever you're at as well.
Yeah, that's the great thing that kind of came out of that pandemic, is that I think we all realized that we're able to be way more connected than we even were before, which is amazing since we're so connected as it is. And to have, I'm a professional reader, to have a group like yours put together like this, where there isn't that competitiveness that you sometimes find in, in other areas, right? You guys are working together to build each other up, and I think that's what's so fabulous about this. So you're open to anybody, whether they're in Seattle or not. So any readers out there, if you're looking for a support network, if you're looking for a group like this, you can become a member of Seattle Psychics.
Well, and if you're an energy worker, a reader, etc., and you're asking yourself questions, or you're saying, I need more professional support, I need more tools, I need more community, I have energy that I want to, invest in the prosperity of a whole network of psychics so that we can all rise together. Those are great questions that are very much leading you to talking to us about whether spa is a great fit for you. If you are early in your path, let's say you're just starting to learn cards, or you're starting to feel the call to help the compassion fatigue, the spiritual needs of the world, we are a sister unit of the Wolstenstein Theological Seminary, where you could start your training there to get on that way. And we do have a path to certification within SPA. So don't be intimidated if you're not running an amazing, already put together business. We definitely can meet the person just entering their career's needs, as well as the person who's been doing it for 30 years, established, respected. There's a wide range that SPA can do for you. So think about what questions are leading you to SPA, and in our membership meeting, we can dig in further as well.
There you go. And, and Namir is amazing. I've known her for a little while now, and she does such a great job with the Seattle Psychics, and I'm so impressed with her. And she is so kind and warm to everybody. So if you're new, don't be shy or worried. She will totally help you. And Liliana is lovely, and I'm sure all the other readers are just as wonderful. So, so that's exciting. And it's good to know that there's something like this out there for people with such a committed, dedicated director. You don't always find that. You find kind of half-assed. Sometimes, a lot of times, this is anything but that. This is immersive and inclusive and wonderful. So,
I really appreciate that. We work really hard. You cannot help others if you do not feel safe. And if our foundation is ethics, and we treat our members on the same ethical code that we expect our members to treat their clients. We lead with love, and we want you to be successful in whatever it is you actually are destined to do, feeling your calling and your passion. So I appreciate the compliment, and our membership reflects that as well. We have a very high quality, incredible membership of insanely talented individuals who are colleagues and respect each other. And you get to learn from other professionals around you, people that you respect. You will learn new skills. You will learn new ways of doing things. It is a really very supportive environment.
That's amazing. So, and being a psychic in 2022, or an intuitive or a mystic, whatever you want to call yourself, right? It's hard, and it's very competitive out there. And there's a lot of people who can't find their way because there are so many readers out there. Not all of them so great. Let's just be honest. So having a place where people are vetted and, you check them out. So here's the deal. If you are a legit person looking for a legit place, this is for you. If you are a scammer or a con artist, don't even try it. You've got a group of fabulous psychic witches that will smell you in 2 seconds, and you're not getting
welcome to try it, but we do and we will turn people away.
Yeah.
We have a strong ethical boundary, and we are proud to say that we say no. If it's not right for you, if it's not safe for you, if it is not safe for others, we will say no. But it is on the rare that we have to do that. So,
right.
Yeah,
well, I think
one of the reasons that I was drawn to and have stayed with SPA, I think this is my 3rd year, going into my 3rd year now with SPA, because of the focus on an ethical practice. Because one of those things that's just frustrating to see is that there are, unfortunately, a lot of scammers that take advantage of people. And it's hard to know, the difference between getting a quality reading or if you're getting taken advantage of for some people. And Seattle Psychics Association does some of that work for you, so that if you just go there and choose one of those readers, that all of those readers have been vetted to have a certain code of ethics. They're not going to randomly message people out of the blue and try to get you to buy a reading. We wait for you to come to us. They're not going to coerce you into spending more money by saying oh, you've been cursed and the only way that you can remove it is with spending more money on me. No, we don't allow that. And if we find out one of our readers does that, we're not going to let them be one of our readers anymore. And so we have a code of ethics written on the website that we all agree to when we become certified members, as well as being vetted to show that we're professional and know what we're doing. So it takes out the guesswork for our clients, because our clients don't have to sit there and go, I don't know if this person is legit or not, because they've been vetted by other people. And I am very proud to be a part of a system like that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I do run a group called iWitches, and the group is huge. So, of course, when you've got a huge group like that, the spammers, the scammers, they crawl out of the woodwork. and they're constantly, I mean, it's a source of grief and anger for me, because I see a lot of people, I tell them all the time, do not respond to these people. Hashtag admin. We will get rid of them. They'll be banned and blocked, and they're not going to be able to do that. If they message you, please don't answer them. I don't know how many times I have to say this, because it's a shame, because then you have them going, this person, scam alert, blah, 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 and they're posting it on there. And I'm going, guys, you shouldn't have even responded to them. Like, please don't. And these people don't realize that there are professional people that are doing this for a living, and they're really leaving people with a bad taste in their mouth, when there is somebody out there who can help them. And there is somebody out there who, whoever it is, that is ethical, that's honest, that's not trying to scam you, that's not using fear tactics. Anybody who tells you that you have a curse on you is your first red flag. That's your first red flag right there. Because I don't know any ethical readers that are telling people that they're cursed. I'm sorry. It's not.
Especially
Anyway.
the random DM at 3 a.m. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so glad that I found you, because I could send you out a curse and I couldn't let you go on with it. In our ethics, we do not cold spam you. We do not message you. You'll never get a spa member in your DM being like, I am here to save you for $500.
Oh my God. But I don't understand who's sending them this money. I don't even get, who are they getting to send them?
They target people. They're manipulators. They do it
That's
because
terrible.
Yeah.
So
the truth is the people who are being targeted are people who feel vulnerable. They're going through something. We're all going through something. We're all feeling vulnerable right now. We've all had to live through this terrible worldwide pandemic. Our economy has taken a hit. Our sense of security has taken a hit. Yeah. So everyone feels very insecure, and there's a very predatory flavor to someone who's going to say, hey, I think you feel really insecure right now, don't you? Because it's like we all do, mm-hmm. Or they're like, my spirit guides told me that you're really struggling right now and could use this free reading. But then once they get in your inbox to give you a free reading,
it's not free.
It's not actually free. And they're scaring you by telling you, oh, the reason all this has happened to you is because you're cursed, or you have a demon,
ancestral, or whatever.
And it's predatory behavior, and so it's good to, I think, educate yourself on what red flags are. But myself as a reader, I try to lead by example. And the best thing we can do is show people this is what a quality reading actually looks like. No one's scaring you into coming back and spending more money with me, or saying that you have to spend this money or your life is going to get worse. There's nothing coercive about an ethical reading. You should leave feeling that your money was well spent. And that if you decide to spend more money with that person, it's your choice, not because you're scared of what'll happen if you don't.
Exactly. Anybody who's using any type of fear tactics to extract more money from you, run the other way. And here's the other thing. A real leader.
Life, not just psychics, in life.
Yeah, in life.
Yeah.
In life. Yeah. Fear tactics are not the way to do it. And honestly,
prosperity.
Professional readers do not have to inbox you. They don't have to spam you. They don't have to scam you. They have a reputation that you can look at and find. You can see their profile has lots of people on it. They have pages. They have, and they're not charging you $500. That's number one. A fair, reasonable exchange of money for energy, just like any other professional you would pay, is a good thing. But anything that is over the top insane, run. Because it's not, nobody's worth that. I'm sorry. No, anybody who's asking you for $500, you should just, shame on you, whoever you are out there doing that, because it's not cool at all. But there are some people who like really get upset. I've noticed in the group, there's a lot of people that get upset about readers charging anything, which to me, maybe it's from this scam mentality, or there's some idea that you're supposed to
There's a
hold
piece to it,
yourself.
for sure. Yeah. So there's
You've
a lot of
noticed that?
history. Yeah, there's a lot of history behind, and in many different directions, why spiritual advisors, tarot readers, etc., may not feel comfortable charging for their services. A great portion of that is the people in history who were doing these were marginalized groups. And the powers that be during those times do not want marginalized groups to be prosperous, to feed their families, to not be under their thumb. Everyone deserves fair energy exchange for fair work, no matter what it is. If you're not harming anyone, if you are not causing any ill, if you're acting within your ethical confines, you deserve energy. Now, energy exchange can be per minute, money, trade,
Barter, yeah.
barter, like accept service. Like you can get creative with it. And there is many people who don't charge. They don't feel comfortable with it. That's not what they need, and we support that as well. If we agree that you have the right to decide your value, we as an association will always fully support and push. Check your value. Are you getting what you deserve? Are you aware of what you deserve? Just like what we do with our clients, check your value. Like, how many times a day as a reader are we saying, are you being treated for the value that you are? And then the follow-up question is, do you know your full value? Because you deserve full value for who you are, whether you're a member or a client. So the other piece is, again, the scams. There's such an overabundance plethora of people scamming that as soon as money comes into it, people's flags go off. And instead of being intentful and sure of what you're doing and what you're spending your money on, you go, oh, there's money involved, scam. And that's just not a healthy balance as well.
No, it's not. You can't, because of the wrongdoings of people who are obviously conducting their business in a way that should be a red flag to everybody. Okay. The people who are legitimate professional readers sometimes get a little backlash from that, and that's not fair. You know, you wouldn't go to a doctor or a hairstylist, or I mean, you don't get free groceries. The guy at the grocery store gets paid. I mean, it's just the way it is. And I think that
people talk about don't charge for the gift, right? You're not necessarily charging for the gift. You're charging for the time it takes to do the reading, the supplies to do it, the education, the experience, the training. Liliana and myself both have bachelors from the Wilson Steen Theological Seminary, and we invested our time and energy and money in our training so that we could provide amazing service for others. And so that goes into our energy exchange. You know, there's a lot of things. Yeah, it's not just charging for the magic or charging for the gift. You know, it's more than that.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And I think when it stops being commercialized in a way, and you realize that this is actually a spiritual experience for a lot of people. It's not, there is a money exchange, but it is a spiritual connection. I have people that still call me from New York, because, and I haven't lived in New York in 7 years. They used to come into my shop. They still call me. We have a connection. We have developed a relationship, and we path work together. I call it path working. And I know that your readers are on that same pulse, right? They're working with people like it means something. It's something special. And for the right people, there's a connection there. There's a deep connection there. And they'll keep calling you back because you're offering them something. But not too much. That's one thing you got to worry about. What do you guys do when somebody is trying to call you too much? Because I always feel a little funny about that when somebody, what do you guys think about that? Have you ever had that happen?
Yeah, I think we've actually had discussions about that in some of our meetings, because we do have professional development retreats just for SPA members where just the people who are certified readers get together and have little workshops about running a spiritual business. And, we have our biweekly meetings and we talk about some of the issues that come up. And some of the times I think it's covered even in our code of ethics that there comes a time when you realize as a reader, I am not actually helping this person anymore. And sometimes that's when they're calling you constantly because they're wanting something. They're looking for something, and you give them the best reading that you can give them. And then they keep calling and asking for more and more and more. And you're going, what is the disconnect that they are feeling, that they're not getting enough out of this reading that they need to keep coming back? And you have to sometimes tell them maybe there's a different reader that can help you, because if you it's like you're just spinning this wheel over and over again. If it's not helping you improve your life and move on to the next step, then my reading isn't doing what it's meant to be doing, right? And as flattering as it can be, oh wow, this person keeps coming back to me and yeah, I'm making money, there has to be a point where you're like, is the client getting what they need out of this relationship?
Right. And maybe is it time to suggest some therapy or different?
Right. I was just thinking that, we are very clear in our ethics, and we train and support our members on how to set ethical boundaries with clients, which can be touchy, right? About we are spiritual care. We are not mental health care. We are not physical care. We are not many things. And to be balanced and whole, you deserve all of those things treated by qualified people in those fields. And so we do have clients who need something in a different category.
I mean, but there are times when clients will call you more than other times when they're going through a particularly stressful situation. Absolutely. And that I think is okay. I mean, if you're really, and if you feel like you're really helping them get through that tough time, is one thing. But the minute it feels, like this is not helping them at all, then
if you're calling every Monday for 3 hours to ask why your ex hasn't called you in 3 years, there might be some blockages.
We need to figure out how to get you to the right person to figure that out. So
well, and our members have so many different skills. I'm going to use Liliana and Roman as my examples here. So Liliana is an incredibly skilled and knowledgeable astrologist. She's a tarot reader, etc. And Roman is a very connected shaman, and he does a lot of work with ancestors. Those are different skills, and a client will have different needs. So we recommend our clients to go to see other spa members, because we know who they are because of the way our association is. You become very familiar with other members, you become very comfortable. And B, our first goal in any session is to meet the client's needs within our ability. And sometimes our ability is to refer them to someone else that that you trust, that is vetted. And so there's clients that will go to a few spa members for their various needs. And that's a really special thing that we can provide.
Yeah, and that's one of those benefits of getting to know each other on a personal basis, is because I know the other members of spa on a personal level, and I know what type of readings that they do. We've often gotten different readings from each other. And so when I have a client comes to me and say they're wanting to understand some ancestral stuff, and I go, that's not really my field of specialty, but maybe you should go book a reading with Roman because he does ancestor work and ancestral healing and shamanic journeying type of stuff. And that sounds like what you need. And he's sent people to me when they have a question. He goes, that's probably a better question for an astrologer. Why don't you go to Liliana? And so since we know each other, we know what the other people around us are doing, so I can with confidence send a client to someone else knowing that they're going to get a really good reading and ethical treatment from that other person.
And you will see this in mental health care, be doctors, etc. Like that's the ethical thing to do. And it is not a competition, because when we all rise together and our clients are healing and our prosperity is growing across the board, there is plenty for everyone. The other thing I really wanted to mention before we move on is we do have members that may not attend the bi-weekly meeting. They may not do a lot of the community event things, but they all report that they feel a sense of pride and dignity in being able to say, I am a spa certified member, when they're walking into magical shops, tarot shops, other business, and they want to show their credit. The credential of being a spa certified member is huge, and it will help open doors for you. And so some of our members may not participate on the community level, but there is still a lot of other benefits that also support them as well. So don't be too intimidated, like, oh, I have to go to a meeting every 2 weeks and I have to,
Right. There's no obligation. That's
there's
there for you. Yeah.
And we have many avenues of socialization and networking. So, if you don't want to be in a really fun meeting every 2 weeks, we also have our Discord and our community groups as well.
Yeah, it's like these are all things available for you to use as needed, but you're not required to use anything besides just having your name listed on the Seattle Psychics Association website. And if that's all that you need from the membership is to be certified and have your, be able to use that. Look, I'm a certified reader. If that's all you need, then that's awesome. But we
Absolutely.
also have
you go through the same vetting process. You have access to all of the benefits, but you do have autonomy on how and when you use those benefits. And there's substantial benefit to being a spa member. Things such as being platformed on our social media, things as having your own listing on our website, the professional development. We also are featured at many in-person live events with organizations like the Aquarian Tabernacle Church. Like we are at Sickle Festival in October coming up, and our members are in the vendor room giving readings. We do a psychic fair. There's a lot of opportunities across the board. So I will reiterate this towards the end, but if you do want to learn more about like the in-depth membership benefits, we do have a membership consultation. We'll definitely make sure to post that information so that you can come and chat with me, and we'll see how we can meet your needs as well.
Right. So any readers out there that are thinking this is what I really would love to be part of something like this and benefit from that, please contact the Seattle Psychics Association, and we will help you
find us
out.
on social media, and we'll post on our website. You can just contact us, and we will set up a meeting to talk. And we can even do email, just answer preliminary questions as well. Someone in the chat was asking, how do you become a certified psychic? Well, we have the membership consultation. We talk about your skills and your experience, and we decide together what is best for you and how spa can meet your needs best. And so it's a little bit deeper conversation that leads you to certification. But it's a really fun one because I'm there. I'm always having a good time.
There's no like worldwide certification that's like a recognized certification throughout the whole world. It's just there's different organizations that might back you and say, yes, you're certified through this organization. And that's what Seattle Psychics Association is we say we have these ethical standards and these standards of practice, and if you're willing to fit into those standards, then you can join our association and be certified with us. And
so what's the vetting process like? So what would somebody be going through to be vetted?
So that initial membership consultation is huge. You don't get out of it. That is an absolute one. I highly recommend doing it before you sign up on the website, because there's a lot of diverse needs. And you may be confused and feeling these things. You're like, I'm not sure if I want to be a client or if I want to be a member, or if I want to be both. That membership consultation is going to help you sort that out. And then we talk about your skills, your experience. There's a whole application process that you fill out that helps us know what you're bringing to the table, what you want to be learning and gaining in your own knowledge and skills, so we can have that big conversation. After that, we have you do a couple readings for some other members and get their feedback as well, just to make sure that we're all kind of on the same page and to make sure that we are meeting your needs. And if you've, once you get through all of that, right, then you set up on the website, we get you rolling access to all your benefits, and you can either sign up for the monthly membership or the yearly membership. They're the same benefits, but you definitely save on the yearly as well. So that membership consultation answers all of the questions up front so that you can make an informed decision when joining us, because that's really important.
Here's a question here. Why exactly do psychics need to become certified? What benefit do you get? I'm a psychic medium, so I definitely need to know.
Yeah, I think that the benefit of being certified with SPA is, first of all, to be able to say that you're certified and that you've been vetted. Because, like we were talking about earlier, there's a lot of readers out there, and it's very hard for people as clients to know whether the reader that they're going to is an ethical professional. So SPA certification lets you say, look, I've been vetted and certified by this organization. And so that gives your clients some extra security in and comfort in hiring you if they decide that they want to get a reading from you. Additional benefits is you get listed on the website. So when people come looking for a reader, they find the list of certified members and they can come to you, as well as all the other benefits that are available, the community, the support of the community, the meetings that we have with each other to lift each other up, and personal development. So you get to have a meeting. Like I can schedule a meeting with Namir anytime that I want, and I can say, this is my goal for my business. How can I make this goal a reality? And we'll brainstorm together and come up with a plan. And I just have that support whenever I need it.
Yeah, so you as a professional psychic entering the association, you should already probably have a business going. You should have a sense of what you would like your business to look like. That's helpful. We are not an employer. We are a professional network of support, and that's an important distinction. And our platform is highly respected throughout the world. We have global membership. And when you can say that you are a SPA certified member, that means something. It means something to clients, and it means something to other professionals in the world. And we will platform you. We will work with you. We will give you opportunities. For example, if you have a desire to teach, we will give you opportunities to present your material, to present your passion, your education, and get you paid for it. That is a huge benefit of SPA.
Absolutely.
And because we want you to be able to pay your bills, we want you to be able to feed your family, we want you to be safe in this world, and we want you to have control over what your day-to-day looks like. That's something that is very common among SPA members, is the need to be prosperous and a sovereign of their reality. And that's something that we highly prize as well, is supporting you on that path.
Sovereign of their reality. I love it. Sovereignty over our realities is one of the most important things any of us can have. So that's fantastic. All right, we have another question. Okay. All right, let's see what this. Okay, I do have an online metaphysical store, and I offer my psychic medium abilities and teach others as well. So this sounds like my cup of tea. Definitely will be working with you guys. Okay. Oh, I think you gotta.
Yeah, we really look forward to talking to you. Go to our website, www.seattlepsychicsassociation.com, and contact us, and we'll set up that meeting with you. Yeah, I'm very excited to talk to you about, because you sound right up the alley.
Fantastic. So
we just had one of our other readers asking in our Discord, hey, are any of our readers a medium? Because they had a client who needed a medium, but they weren't a medium. So they were asking for who to send to find a medium. So that seems like very good timing that now we have a psychic medium that's like, oh, hey, you sound like a good fit.
Yeah, that's great. So here's another question we have here from somebody watching. Does this allow me to reach more people? I love helping people.
Our members are constantly reporting that their impact and growth grows with the support of SPA. Our members are badasses. So it's not like SPA's holding their hand the whole time and they're, just toddling along. Our members are badasses. They are powerhouses. They are just incredible people. So they are doing a lot of hard work, and SPA is right there cheering them on, supporting them in any way we can. And yes, your impact does grow as a vetted member of SPA. That is the benefit.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
That's what they're
Like,
giving
I'm
you.
still responsible for doing most of my own advertising for my astrology business. But I do, when I'm hosting an event through Seattle Psychics Association, they will advertise and boost that event for me. And also just being able to say that I'm a member of SPA helps my reputation, and it helps my clients feel like, oh, they're getting this information that I'm sharing from someone who's a professional and ethical. And so I still have to do the work to run my business myself, but SPA helps me. Some of the classes that I've had with SPA have helped me learn how to advertise my business better. I've had a workshop on how to use Canva. I've had a workshop on how to use Instagram to grow my business. I've had a group of people to be able to, like, oh, I made this graphic. Do you think it looks good? And they've gone, oh, you need to like change that font a little bit because it's a little bit hard to read. And I go, thanks, guys. And so it's just that support to help you grow your business.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So I've got a question for you guys. Any plans on offering psychic training for people who are interested in developing their psychic abilities so that they can be the most effective SPA members ever?
We absolutely, as part of our professional development, we do talk about how to help people in spiritual crisis, how to shield yourself and recharge yourself, how to work within the many situations that we find ourselves. We also work very closely with the Wolstenstein Theological Seminary to give you training on how to run businesses, how to be a spiritual leader. And very soon that school will be offering a year-long tarot and your business course. And anyone who does that can easily enter SPA certified and ready to go, even if you have not started your business yet. But those, people who already have their business, absolutely coming. I just heard something in my ear. Those who are already having their business, we can definitely meet you where you're going as well to help amplify your already amazing impact you're having on this world.
Oh, so you talked about Wolstein. Wait, I'm not saying it right. Tell me what it is. Wolstenstein
Theological Seminary. You can go to wiccanseminary.edu.
Okay, so tell everybody what that's all about, since we've mentioned it a couple of times.
Sure, absolutely.
We might as well mention it to everybody.
So I'm speaking as a graduate of that. It is
two graduates, right? Two graduates we have here.
I'm not on the Wiccan Seminary team, but on the SPA team. It is a college out of the state of Washington. It is recognized by the state, and it grants degrees in associates, bachelor's, master's, and doctorates in spiritual leadership and counsel, etc. It is a long-rooted institution that gives you the tools to begin your training. And we work very closely with them, and we have a lot of experience with them. And anybody that is going through that school will definitely be prepared to be prosperous as a spiritual advisor when they come out on the other end.
Okay, that's fantastic. So there's another resource for everybody watching if you're interested. And it sounds like they're going to be doing a tarot class, which is amazing. A year certification. That's fantastic.
Yes. In the past, it was part of the junior course. So you would go through freshman, sophomore, and then junior. But starting in January, it will be, you can a la carte it. And it is taught by Trisha Parker, who is another SPA certified member. And it is a fantastic year of education. We highly recommend it. But we do have classes on the SPA side. You do not have to, if you're trying to add your astrology skills in, you're trying to work on different things. And I would love Liliana to talk about her year-long astrology series that she is working on as an example of some of the resources you have access to.
I'm excited. I love astrology. Let's hear it, Liliana.
So I've started recently doing a year-long astrology study, and it's just a series of 12 classes where once a month we're going through one of the signs. and looking at it in depth and studying the archetypes and the energies of that sign, so that no matter what your sign is, you can connect with that energy through the season. It's designed to be a class to help you live more in harmony with like the wheel of the year, by understanding the archetypal energy of each sign and the season that we're going through collectively.
Wow.
And so I've done
I love
Aries and Taurus already. Next Friday, I have the Gemini class. And the way we have it set up is that it's a pay what you want for the live class. And that's a sliding scale of anywhere between $7 and $22. So it's a very low fee cost for joining the live class.
That is very affordable.
And if you missed previous classes, you can purchase those classes for $14 each.
The recording of the live.
The recording of the previous classes. And so eventually we're going to have all 12 of them available for people to buy as a package. And then as a offering from, I guess, Seattle Psychics Association, if people are like, oh, I want to be a certified astrologer with SPA, we can say, oh, if you've taken these 12 classes, plus I'm going to do like a 3-hour intensive astrology basics workshop. And we will basically have a package deal for people that if they attend those classes either live or buy the recordings afterwards, then once they've gotten those classes, then that's part of their certification to become a reader, an astrology reader with Seattle Psychics Association. So I'm hoping to help people gain knowledge and comfort with the topic of astrology, because I want more people to be astrologers. I want more people to know this ancient tool and be able to use it to help themselves and help other people. So we're just throwing some classes out there once every month, and other classes to come later on too.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can a la carte. That's per class. That pay what you can fee. So if you're able to come to Gemini, but you've already taken another one, you can pick and choose. But I highly recommend signing up for them each month. It is over an hour and a half in-depth discussion that really helps you sink into the energy and understand it on a deep level. And by the end of it, your astrology understanding is definitely leveled up.
I just flashed the 2 links. That's the Wiccan Seminary. Wait, let's leave the Seattle Psychics one up. I'm going to post these links on the event page, and they will be available in the YouTube links for Seattle Psychic Show today.
Fabulous.
Yes. We got a question, though. Let's see. Okay, how much do I need to pay to become a certified psychic medium, and exactly how do you certify them? Do you have somebody test their abilities? My name's Edgar, but I go by Hecate Luna Stellark. Nice to meet you guys.
It's so nice to meet you too, Hecate, or Hecate. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Let's set up your membership consultation. Let's discuss it. We have a monthly option that is only $19.99 a month, and you save 20% off of that of the whole year if you do the yearly membership, and that's about $198. But let's discuss it. I would love to talk with you and learn more about you and see how we can help you. How you do that is you can email us at info@seattlepsychicsassociation.com or contact us on our website, and then I will schedule a meeting with you. And I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, fantastic. And you know what? Hecate, C-K, I think it gets so confusing. I say Hecate. I don't know if that's
the Greeks say Ikate, so there's a million different ways.
Yeah, I think isn't the C Roman and the K is Greek, right? Because she was in both cultures. So Hecate, it's the same great goddess. So I don't know if
I always
spell it with C. I started spelling it with K recently, but I always used to spell it with a C.
The Greeks love the letter H, but never use it. Hermes. Ikate. So
yeah. All right. So there is the Seattle Psychics with an S. Psychics, guys, not psychic. Psychicsassociation.com. If you look up Seattle Psychics Association or Seattle Psychics. Is that it, at Seattle Psychics?
At Seattle Psychics. All of our social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, me something is there's like we sign up for all the social medias to help you guys find us. They're always at Seattle Psychics.
All right, at Seattle Psychics. You can find them there, and you can contact Namir anytime. Yep. And if you want a reading,
Facebook, we will definitely keep
yeah
schedule.
So if you need a reading, you know where to look. And if you are a reader looking for a place, you know, if you're an excellent reader, a good reader, an ethical reader, a reader that has real skill,
worth your
check
salt.
out Seattle Psychics. What? I missed what you said.
If you're worth your salt and you know it, come talk to us.
Or if you are wanting to become an excellent reader, you can also talk to us. If you're just starting out and wanting to learn, we have pathways for you to get better and become one of those excellent readers.
Yes, absolutely. No, this was fun, guys. I think this was a great conversation, and I'm gonna give you that name spelling right now in the chat. Now, you know, if you're coming in from the iWitches group, they do not show the name. So whoever's asking, Namir Laveau, it says Facebook user. So Facebook user, use the information wisely. All right. So this was really great, and I'm really excited that you guys came on today. And honestly, what a great resource for people looking to really network and grow their business. And, you know, it's hard to find people you can trust to work with, people who really have your best interest at heart. And SPA's got all of that. That's the short name, SPA, Seattle Psychics Association. They call it SPA, which I love too. Really, really cool. Thank you so much, Namir and Liliana. I appreciate it so much. And we will be back with Touch of Magic next week. Our next episode is Sunday, May 29th. We will be speaking with author Jean-Louis DiBiase. He's French. That's why I said it like that. And we're going to talk about his books, mystery traditions, especially the Arum Solace, which he is the Grand Master of, as well as his extensive involvement with Freemasonry, the Kabbalah. I'm saying it wrong. Kabbalistic. There you go. Kabbalistic Order of the Rose Cross. If you're interested in being a guest for any of the live broadcasts that I'm doing for Touch of Magic Live, which is this show on Sundays, we are now doing Witch Talk Wednesday, Living the Craft, where we're talking to, you know, we can talk to authors and people who write the books and teach the classes. I want to talk to the people who are living their day-to-day life as witches in this world, living magically. Even if you have a business that is a magical focused business, I'd love to talk to you. Local people, regular people, you know, that aren't in the public eye, come talk to me and let's discuss your practice and share some info, because I know you've got some fabulous things to say. So that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesdays. And then we're doing Psychic Saturdays. So I've got June booked with some great readers, but Psychic Saturdays, we're going to bring readers in to talk about talk about what they do, how they do it, maybe give a little bit of a sample of what they do, how to contact them. And it's kind of like my little recommendation for readers, you know, that I think are fantastic. So people who are looking can find them. You can reach me at Touch of Magic Show or marissadiaradia@gmail.com. Until then, remember to be the magic, because you are the magic, and that's a fact. And I will see you guys again soon. Goodbye.